and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Eastern Connecticut Hockey here on the Salute Broadcasting Network. What a special night here at the Rose Garden as the Eagles take to the ice. It's senior night here for the Eastern Connecticut Eagles. A handful of seniors being represented here tonight, 6 in total, as the boys have hopped out onto the ice, ready to go. The arena adorned in their colors and oak tags and posters and whatnot. And truly a special night here tonight for the Eastern Connecticut Eagles. And they'll be wearing their home white sweaters with the maroon eagle logo, the beautiful font of the numbers on the back with the gold numbers with the maroon trim. Gold and maroon trim on the bottom of the jerseys and at the elbows, black shorts and white socks with maroon stripes. As you see, the boys going through their warm-ups now. This is a local co-op high school team here consisting of a bunch of different schools: St. Bernard, Bacon Academy, East Lyme, Waterford, New London. Oh, gosh, if I miss a few others, I apologize. It's quite a big co-op, and they're out here tonight, but these are our homeboys here. Our homeboys, our boys in this arena that have played many of them, most of them, years and years and years here for the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks, which, as you know, has been on the Salute Broadcasting Network for quite some time now. So most of these boys, if not all of these boys out there, we know very well, very personally, them and their families. A very special night for the moms, dads, grandmas, grandpas, aunts, uncles, cousins, and close friends, ladies and gentlemen. It's senior night here for the Eastern Connecticut Eagles and their opponent tonight, the Thunderbirds, down from Branford, wearing their black sweaters with the new Thunderbird logo across the chest, purple helmets, purple shoulders, purple numbers with white trim, little purple touch on the bottom of the sweater, black shorts, and black socks with a little bit of purple trim. And we'll see who's going to get the start in between the pipes for the Thunderbirds tonight. Is it going to be El Galasso, number one, the captain, or is it going to be Matthew Galasco and Gregory Galasso? So I wonder if they are relation. Wow, two brothers, both goaltenders or cousins. If they are relation, down at the Eagles' end, we'll see who's going to get the start. If it's going to be Tyler Fields or the freshman getting the start tonight in between the pipes, Dante Gonzalez. So thank you so much for joining us. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my cameraman, producer, and director, and goal judge of the last game. Was the overtime goal down at your goal, or was it down at the other end? It was the other end. All right. And as our Sea Captains just came off an overtime victory here today. It's Rose Garden Day at the arena. All four organizations that call the Rose Garden home have had a game here, or will now have a game here tonight. Started off this morning with the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. Their Pee Wee team took down East Haven Yellow Jackets 5-3, empty netter. Extremely exciting game. And then right after that, the Norwich Hockey Club played host for the Ontario Hockey Academy. Norwich Hockey Club, another organization that calls the Rose Garden home, and they won 4-0. And then just moments ago here, the Sea Captains, the Norwich Sea Captains, that's the junior team, the NHL 3 team that plays here, they won in overtime. So for Rose Garden Day, thus far, ladies and gentlemen, now old Rosie is 3-0, and the Eagles here on senior night looking to make it a clean sweep here tonight and make it a 4-0 day here in Norwich. So buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Make that sandwich. Get that extra horsey sauce on there. Tonight's a special night. You're going to want to get out the good sarsaparilla, the stuff from Wisconsin that you've been saving, that you've had kept at perfect temperature and perfect humidity in your sarsaparilla closet downstairs, ready to go, because tonight, well, it's as special as it gets, especially being a parent of kids who are getting older. Our son graduated high school a year ago. Daughter just finished her freshman year with Woodstock Academy, the girls co-op where the East Lyme girls play. So, I know what the parents are going through here tonight. Bittersweet. Eyes are going to be filled with tears and water here tonight. A very special night here for the moms and dads. Boy, I'll tell you, when it comes to that night in about 3 years from now, there will not be a dry eye in my skull that night. I can tell you that. Well, I cried pretty easily. I mean, I was watching Rocky 2 the other day. I cried towards the end of Rocky 2. Anyway, I digress. A very special night here for the Eagles as they're going through their warm-ups. The Thunderbirds going through their warm-ups. I want to thank everybody so much for joining us. If this is your first time tuning in, on our YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe and share and all those fun things. As the kids say, it helps to grow the brand. All right, we're about 3 minutes away from the end of warm-ups. And then we're going to have the senior night festivities. And then the starting lineups, then the national anthem, and then we will be underway from the Rose Garden as the Thunderbirds and Eagles get ready to do battle for your entertainment purposes at home and all around this great Frisbee we call Earth. A big crowd on hand. The crowd still filing in. I believe they said puck drop was scheduled to be about 8:30. I think they're right on time. 8:25 right now, Eastern Standard Time. And we're only 2 weeks away from getting an hour back of sunlight. Maybe that'll go away and we won't have daylight savings anymore. We'll see. I know they're talking about it. We'll see if that happens. So it was nice and warm today, about a 35, 38 degree day outside. Sun was shining. Nicest day we had in probably 2 weeks. It's been a long, cold winter. Not terrible, but it's been a typical winter here in New England. Last two have been quite mild. This one was it was cold. This one let you know it was here, still here. As temperatures are going to be back down into the teens about a week or so from now, but a nice week coming up. Well, you didn't tune in to see what Al Roker was thinking about tonight, so not enough about the weather, but the weather really affects, I think, everything we do. So about a minute 30 left to go, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're prepared at home. You got this on the big screen, the surround sound, the sandwich is made, the dog has been walked, the sarsaparilla is poured to the top, filled with ice. Ready to go here. Two good organizations going at it here tonight. I really want to thank the Eagles for allowing Solu Broadcasting to come and broadcast the game here tonight. A couple of boys out there that are moving on and graduating that Michelle and I have known for quite some time now. The greatest thing about hockey, ladies and gentlemen, the greatest thing about hockey is the friends that you make along the way. And we've had the privilege. Both our kids played here for the Seahawks. And our daughter now playing for Woodstock. Like I said, that's the girls' co-op, high school co-op. So deep roots planted here for Solu and the Bonner family. So very thankful, very excited, and very ready to go for tonight's contest as the warm-ups are coming to an end here. For the Eagles as they get ready to take on the Thunderbirds. So it's high school hockey. We're going to play 15-minute stanzas. Icing and offsides are in effect. There is delayed offsides. If you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it is not icing. Body checking is allowed at this age group and level. And if it's tied at the end of regulation, there will be a sudden death or sudden life overtime, depending upon who you've got money on and who you're rooting for at home. So buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. The warm-ups are coming to a close. We're about ready to get senior night underway here from the Rose Garden. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for allowing us to be here for what is a gorgeous special night here. As the buzzer, the warm-ups have come to a conclusion. The boys are gathering the pucks in. And we're going to turn things over momentarily to the PA announcer, and senior night is going to commence. As you see them rolling out the carpet, the balloons making their way onto the arena floor. There you go. You want the carpet out there for mom, dad, brother, and sister. Don't want anybody taking a spill out there on senior night. Well, these things happen at the arena. All right. We're going to turn things over to the PA announcer. Hopefully you can hear him over the loudspeaker. Sometimes it comes over clearly, sometimes a little bit fuzzy, but we're hoping for the best. All right. Eastern Connecticut Eagles senior night. Now about ready to get underway. Carpet is out there, and balloons, like I said. So the rink adorned beautifully here. A big crowd on hand here at the Rose Garden tonight, as one might imagine. I was walking in, and Mr. Lovateri just saw me and just looked at me, and he's like, "Oh man, this is it, man! 21 years." I was like, "Man, hockey is like nothing else in the world. Hockey's just the most beautiful sport, the most beautiful activity in the world." All right, we'll turn it over to the PA announcer.
For tonight's senior night matchup between the visiting North Branford Thunderbirds and your Eastern Connecticut Eagles. We're going to start from our first senior introduction, number 24.
Jairus Mundell, number 22.
His father, Jess, stepmother, Claudine, and his sister, Elsalina. Jairus has been playing hockey for 5 years, currently playing defense. He'd like to thank his coaches and his amazing team for their hard work and dedication, his girlfriend for her unwavering support, and a special shout out to his dad for his commitment and guidance. Thank you all. We could not have without you.
Jairus Mundell.
Don't take the time you have now for granted. His favorite moment was winning the JV championship. Next up, number 42, Preston Ford.
Number 42, Preston Fort.
Staff Nick and his sisters Cassie and Lily. Preston's been playing hockey for 4 years. He's a forward. His future plans is going to Rivers Community College, majoring in communications. We'd like to thank his parents, coaches, and teachers for helping him get to where he is today. His words for the team are play hard, fight through the tough times, and keep your head up. His favorite memory is his first ever game in which he got an assist as well as the bus rides.
Preston Fort, number 42, and a fantastic broadcaster to boot.
Next up, number 55, Sam Cunningham.
Number 55, Sam Cunningham.
Sam's been playing hockey for 13 years. Next year, he's heading off to Providence College, majoring in finance. So words of thanks, he'd like to thank his friends and family for their support and the coaches that have taught him along the way. He wouldn't be where he is today without them. So words of wisdom for the team are always try your hardest and do your best no matter what you're doing. And his favorite hockey moment is qualifying and winning states 3 years ago in Bantam Schools.
Number 55, Sam Cunningham.
Next up, number 81, Will Sluggett.
81, Will Sluggett.
And his mom, Bethany. Will's been playing hockey for 12 years as a forward. His future plans, TCU, biomedical sciences, pre-med. Words of thanks, he'd like to thank Coach Sager and Bertelli for guiding him through the season, showing their love for the game, as well as the parent helpers who have helped the team all season.
Will Sluggett.
Never forget your cup.
That's excellent advice there by Will.
It's slow turn, second year for you. Next up, number 6, assistant captain Wade Larson.
Wade Larson, number 6.
Here's been playing hockey for 12 years. His future plans are to play junior hockey next year. He'd like to thank his mom and dad for replacing all of his broken sticks and driving him all over the state for hockey. His words of wisdom, appreciate the time to get on the ice. And his favorite moment was winning the pot of gold tournament in triple overtime.
Number 6, Wade Larson.
Last up, number 37, your captain, Ethan Lovatier.
Number 37, Ethan Lovatier, the captain.
Ethan's been playing hockey for 11 years. His future plans currently on the side of where he's going to attend after graduation, considering a major in actuarial sciences or business law. He wants to thank his coaches for surrounding him with positivity and motivation throughout his time playing hockey. To his fellow teammates, it's been an honor to be your captain this season. Also like to thank his 3 older brothers for their guidance and above all his parents for the countless hours and unwavering support. So words of wisdom, work hard and improve every day, but never forget to step back and cherish all the friendships and memories. His favorite moment was scoring the game-winning overtime goal to the Woodstock Academy for the first time in 3 years.
All right, there's your captain, Ethan Lovatier, as he heads off with his family, both his older brothers also.
I also want to take a minute to acknowledge North Branford seniors.
Some of the North Branford seniors being acknowledged nicely.
Gregory Galasso.
Gregory Galasso, the goalkeeper for North Branford. Cool purple pads.
Next up, number 12, Jeffrey Thibault.
Jeffrey Thibault.
Next,
Number
13,
12. Michael Gautieri. Number 13.
William James.
And William James, number 34. The seniors for North Branford. All right. That's going to do it for the pregame senior night ceremony. Now I believe we'll have the starting lineups. Yep, the starting lineups. Here we go. First for the T-Birds.
Number 34, William James.
William James, number 34. We just met him moments ago.
Number 22, Eric Santeri.
Eric Santeri, number 42. Did you say 42?
Very good. Number 12, Jeff Tebow.
Jeff Tebow, number 12.
Max Becker.
Max Becker, the sophomore. Hustle. I like that.
Cameron Govan.
Cameron Govan, number 3.
Number 1, Greg Galasso.
And Gregory Galasso, number 1, getting the start in between the pipes for the Thunderbirds.
Assisted by Ryan Tom.
And now the starting lineup, your Eastern Connecticut Eagles.
On defense, number 37, Ethan Lavatier.
Ethan Lavatier getting the start.
On defense, number 81,
Will Sluggert, number 81, getting the start.
Number 42, Preston Ford.
Weston Fort, number 42, getting the start on left wing.
Sam Cunningham.
Sam Cunningham, the start on right wing.
7, number 6, Wade Larson.
Wade Larson, getting the start as well.
Tyler Field.
And big Tyler Fields getting the start in between the pipes for the Eagles. Murray Sager, the head coach. All right, we're going to have the national anthem, then it'll be puck drop time. We'll be right back after our song. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All the ceremonies are out of the way. All the rules are out of the way. All the songs are out of the way. All the pregame is out of the way. It's the best time of the day now. It's game time. And we are about ready to get underway here from the Rose Garden. The Eagles and the Thunderbirds. Thank you so much for joining us. The team's going through some last-minute instructions with their goaltenders, getting themselves together, getting their faculties in order. And we'll drop the puck momentarily. The officiating crew out there, we spoke with the officiating crew before the game, let them know there's a cheeseburger in it for them if things go the Eagles' way. And ladies and gentlemen, you know, I'm in such a good mood lately, I'll even throw bacon on those burgers for the officials if need be. Let senior night spare no expense, as they said in Jurassic Park. All right, the Jurassic Park movie coming out in July. July's got Jurassic Park, Superman, and what's the other? There's another big movie coming out in July. Oh, come on. Can't believe I forgot that. 3 huge movies coming out in July this summer. All right, we'll figure it out. I know it's Superman, and I know it's Jurassic Park. What's the other one? Dagnabbit. Thunderbolts, I believe, is in May. I haven't seen Captain America yet. Got to get to go see that. I heard good things. Looks good. Want to see it. Love Harrison Ford, so count me there. All right. Enough with Siskel and Ebert. Enough with the pregame. Let's get it on. Let's drop the puck and let's get down to business. This is what everybody's waited for. The main event of the evening right here. The Eagles and the Thunderbirds. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, Larson leaning in to take the draw. Up against Max Becker. The ref drops the puck, and senior night 2025 is underway. The Eagles quickly. Larson wins the draw and sends it deep. Cunningham got it out in front. Becker came back to get out of harm's way, and Fort will just simply send it behind the net where it's chased down there. Larson in the corner. Larson on the backhand behind the net. Cunningham changes directions. Softly over Larson. Tough angle shot there, or perhaps it was a pass as Fort was in the neighborhood at the cooker. Here's Larson now. Larson trying to get it in front. Lost the handle on. The Thunderbirds get it back out to the blue line. Where the Eagles control it and look to send it back in along the boards. They do. Larson on the back check. Got a big chunk, but here comes Becker now. Becker letting the shot go right off the beak of the bird and held on to there. Nice first save there by Fields. 14-18 left to go here in the opening stanza of the game. Just nicely underway. A big crowd on hand here tonight at the Rose Garden. Face off deep in the Eagle zone, one and sent hard around by Tommy Lyon. That's gotten to there by the king of clubs himself, Mr. Ryan Gravelin. And Rembish will give chase. Nick Rembish can really fly out there, an extremely shifty player. Along the boards now, there's Rembish anticipating where the puck was going to go, but couldn't get it deep. That's sent down now, a foot race. Becker trying to get to it. Out comes Fields. Fields steps out and makes the play there. Good job by Tyler to come off his line there and look like the great Shep Messing, the New York Cosmos and New York Arrows in the late 70s and early 80s, the greatest soccer goaltender in the history of the great sport, as far as I'm concerned. Along the boards now with it there is Mundell. There's Mundell, lost the handle on it. Thunderbirds with it. Got the shot away off the back of the mesh there for a moment. I seen the mesh move. Was a little bit concerned. Fields saying, relax, Mr. Broadcaster. I had the angle all the way. You're right, Tyler. I apologize. I was out of line. I'm excited, though. Here it's senior night, so I'm a little bit fired up. You can't help it. I'm an emotional guy. Taken away now, Larson. Larson over the blue line, letting the shot go. That one seemed to handcuff the goaltender. And Galasso did a nice job to stay calm under pressure there, the senior. And the goaltender, Gregory Galasso. Gigi. If I was his friend, would I call him? Well, the face-off deep in the Thunderbird zone. He's also a captain. And he's wearing Roberto Luongo's old number, the last goaltender captain in the NHL. Roberto Luongo, Hall of Famer, goaltending coach for the Florida Panthers. Got his name on the cup. Tremendous goalkeeper. Hard around now, pinching. Was Bartis. Just kept it in, but only temporarily now as Keegan comes back the other way. Over the blue line, sending it to the outside, letting the shot go. Fields with the save. The rebound. Fields got the flipper on that. Oh, nice stop there by Fields. Sent ahead out to center ice. Eludes Cunningham, but picked up and sent in over the blue line there by Parker Fazzalia. Fazzalia got it deep off a skate. Here's a chance now, letting the shot go. That went over the butt end as Bartis kept it in along the boards. Coming over to help out there was Owen Tierney. Not sent ahead now. As the Eagles look to recover, Fort will gather it in behind his own goal line. Preston Fort went back to the puck, hard off the boards, and out to center. Chased down, good aggressive forecheck there by the Eagles as Fort comes in the forecheck, as does Fedokovic, number 28. That goes off the skate of Bartis. Bartis quickly recovers, goes up the boards, trying, diving to keep it in. And a nice job to keep the puck in at the blue line there by William James. Sent behind there. Whenever there's two first names, I always get very confused. And there's Bartis now. Bartis getting it out to center. Bartis technically has two last names. They're named after the great Lou Gehrig. I'm not happy about the Yankees allowing beards to be grown, and now next they're going to allow hair and earrings. I'm not happy about it at all. I'm an old grumpy get off. Thank God the Islanders, Lou Lamoriello hasn't given in. Back the other way now. Here comes Becker. Becker with speed. Becker walking into the forehand. Slid off his stick at the last moment. Never got the shot away. Becker ended up alone with Fields, letting the shot go that hit a body out high. Eagles getting to it along the boards, trying to get it up to Rembish. They do. Rembish got it out to center. It's sent back in, knocked down, and chased down now by Preston Smith, the freshman. Smith on the backhand, got it out. Here comes Rembish now, right over the blue line. Rembish to himself, gets in, lets the quick shot go, holding on. There's the netminder, Galasso. Beautiful break out there by Eastern Connecticut and Rembish. Well, we talked about his speed. We talked about his dancing abilities. Tremendous hockey player, great young man. Mark this right back out there, number 24 in your scorecard. Here's Rembish now. Rembish will send it behind the net. Got it back from Slugger. Took it right to the cooker and bounced around there. He's getting a quick shot away. Down low were the Eagles. Now they let the shot go. That doesn't get through. And that's covered up there by Galasso. Rembish out there with Slugger. Looking to see who that is taking the face off. I'm unsure. But he won the draw. Back to the blue line. Little bit of give and go. Down low, bouncing puck. Hook checked away, and away come the Thunderbirds. A foot race ensues down the left wing. Nice job there by the captain to get on his horse. Lovitaire tracked him down. Rembish. They'll leave it for Bartis. Bartis down the left wing. Bartis stepped right into there by Samperi. The immovable object ran into the irresistible force there. That's sent ahead. The captain with one hand settles things down. Lovitaire. That one's taken away by Becker. Becker, back check there nicely by Bartis. Lovitaire on the backhand, hard around. And as the Eagles look to break out of their own zone. They do get it out to center. And sent back in by the Thunderbirds. Just under 10 minutes to go here in the opening stanza. 0-0, a scoreless affair. The Eagles look to break it out. They do. They come to center ice with it. Pizzalia with him. Stepping to the outside. Now Larson lets the shot go right over the shoulder of the goalkeeper, Galasso. Getting back out to center. A nice job of tracking it down there on the back check by Pizzalia. Stepping to the outside there with Samperi. Pizzalia took away the real estate, took away the momentum, and back the other way now. Larson will send it down the right wing. Cunningham got over the blue line and sent it in now. Larson over to get it in the corner. Larson with it there. Got it back to the blue line. Smith lets the shot go. Deflected on the way in. That's gotten to James. James trying to get the puck out. Hard around it goes. Pizzalia on the back check. Got a chunk of it. Comes out to center. Preston Smith on defense with Lyon now. Lyon on the puck there. Tommy Lyon getting it up to Pizzalia. Pizzalia took a big hit as he moved the puck along by Barzillo. Letting the shot go waffle aside. Nice stop there by Fields. Fields has looked sharp here in the early going. Sent ahead, and the Thunderbirds will recover there. At their own blue line, Samperi. Samperi will send the puck in. And chasing it down into the corner now is Lyon. And did I hear a whistle? No, I'm hearing things. Well, I got a good night's sleep last night. I don't know why I shouldn't be hearing things, but, well, these things happen. Fort leaning all over his man as the Thunderbirds send it in. And Smith now, the big freshman, lost the handle on it at the side of the net. Thunderbirds looking to capitalize. Into the corner it goes now. Palma trying to center it. Nice job by Lyon, not allowing that to come through. And now here's Smith. Smith behind the net, trying to send it along to Fort. Fort going back to help out. Fort will send it out. Chased down there by William James. James under duress there quickly by Tierney. Nice play there by big Owen Tierney as he kept the puck in. Along the boards now, the Eagles looking to pinch in. Lovitaire will keep it in. Tierney will try and chip it down to Fort. That one rolled to the goalkeeper, Galasso. And there'll be no further play. Good job by the Eagles on the counterattack there. Tierney got it deep. Vedakovic got the shot away, and it made its way to the goalkeeper. Every shot, there's no such thing as a bad shot, ladies and gentlemen. That's the oxymoron of all oxymorons. Face-off one. Back to Lovitaire. Got it in front. C-button one-timer. Galasso got the flipper on that. That's a set play right off the face-off. As Vedakovic won it back to Lovitaire. Got it back to Vedakovic, and he unleashed the howitzer and a nice stop by Galasso. Quickly now through the neutral zone. Vedakovic got the shot away, and the Eagles will head back to the nest to send out fresh birds. Poured down there and sent in the neutral zone by the Eagles as they look to keep the pressure on. On the forecheck now, reaching for it. Can come away with it there and back the other way now. That's sent ahead there by Bizonaire. Bizonaire will send it in deep. Slugger had Rembish cutting to the cooker. Couldn't connect, and now the Thunderbirds send it out to center. Larson back along with Bartis. That one centered. Bartis poke checking it, keeping it wide. Nice save there by Fields. Sent across quickly. Here comes Rembish. Rembish through the neutral zone. Rembish with speed to the outside. Pulls the trigger. That just missed. Galasso may have gotten a piece of it. Rembish came through the neutral zone full speed. Beautiful pass right in stride. Looked like Brady to Edelman. Here is Rembish now behind the net. Got it out in front dangerously. And the Thunderbirds will send it all the way down wide of Fields. No icing is the call with 6.5 minutes left to go here in what is an excellently played opening stanza between these two fine organizations. The Thunderbirds in black and purple. The Eagles in the white, maroon, and gold. You might say bronze. Look like New Orleans Saints gold, I'd say. I always love the fonts on the numbers of the Eagles jersey. So sweet. Marson trying to get it down low. If they ever tweak the uniforms, don't ever change the font. I love the colors too. The maroon and bronze really do pop. The maroon jerseys are sweet. Over the blue line now, stepping to the outside. Beautifully timed poke check there. And finishing off the check in the corner. Nice play there by Tommy Lyon. Along the boards, Eagles try to get it out. Couldn't do so. That's kept in. At the blue line, and away the Eagles come now out to center and sending it all the way down. Is it going to go for icing? Clearly, the ref does not have a date after the game. Calls icing there. Not meeting anybody for happy hour. Don't mean to make the refs, feelings hurt any more than they already do. I think that much is obvious. Saturday night play at the red line. Bunch of people meeting at the red line. The guy dumps the puck in. And you're still calling icing. Now, don't get me wrong. It was the right call. And that tells me either that or wherever he's headed tonight. Late start to happy hour. And a quick shot goal. The shoulder of Fields into the corner now. Lovetier. Lovetier knife it out. Cunningham couldn't get it out on the backhand. Nice job of dragging the talon there at the blue line by the senior Larson. Real nice job by Wade. Sent in. On the forecheck go the Eagles. And the Thunderbirds make the move at the blue line. Here they come now. Over the blue line with speed. Stepping to the outside. Dropping it off. Letting the shot go over the shoulder of Fields. That gets sent down low. The Eagles look to break it out. Here come Eastern Connecticut Eagles turning it over at the blue line a couple of times here. They want to clean that up as quickly as possible. That one got out to center ice, but still the Thunderbirds maintaining possession. Eagles with a little bit of trouble breaking out right now, but I'm sure they'll make some adjustments as Bartis carries it out himself. Lost his footing, but got the puck away to center ice and still in possession. That's on sides of the blue line. Carrying in. Putting the brakes on now, Lovetier. Lovetier dropped it off, letting the shot go. That went right off the clavicle of Galasso. You might call it the collarbone at home. For those of you not in the medical field. Off for Lovetier. And somehow stayed in the arena. Sent all the way down. 4:45 left to go here. Will Sluggard in on the forecheck. Carrying the puck through the neutral zone. Come the Thunderbirds with speed now. Palmer trying to step around. Mundell got a chunk of them. Good job by the officials not calling that. I thought they might get Mundell with a hold. We don't want any ticky-tack calls here tonight. Let the boys play. I'd like to see 95% of the game be 5-on-5. Rembish letting this shot go. Doesn't get through the rebound. Bounces to the senior goalkeeper. And Galasso covers it up, and there'll be no further play. 4:21 left to go here in the opening stanza. Real good affair here tonight, senior night. Here for the Eastern Connecticut Eagles. Would love to take a victory home tonight. Here's the freshman, Preston Smith, on the backhand. Is it going to be called offsides? It was. Here we want to clear the puck out of your zone on the backhand. Down the right wing now, Becker. Becker got it. Nice play there by Smith. The harness is in, or Diego Maradona, and kick it out of harm's way. At the blue line, James having trouble. Under duress. Here come the Eagles now on the backhand. A flipper save by Galasso. Back to the blue line. Winding, shooting is Smith. That found its way through to the senior goalkeeper. They'll squeeze the wickets, and there'll be no further play. Both goaltenders wearing Roland Melanson's old number 1 tonight. That pleases the broadcaster. Petakovic leaning in. Ford on left wing. Right wing, I believe, is Tierney. There. Lovetier tried to get it down low. That's intercepted, and the Thunderbirds come away with it. Out to center ice. Park just did a nice job there, stepping up in the neutral zone. Pushing it, forcing it to the outside now, Sampiri. Sampiri will send it hard around. Levitaire in the corner will send it up and out and all the way down the ice, but nowhere near far enough for icing. A chance for the Eagles if they can get to it. Bouncing puck, they do get to it. At the dot, pulling the trigger. Big stop, Golasso. As Fedikovic got to the puck. That one sent across. Nice play by Govin. Intercept the pass and send it back out to center. There's Levitaire. Levitaire will send it up ahead. Thunderbirds almost had too many Thunderbirds on the ice. This is an aerial battle here tonight between the Eagles and the Thunderbirds. As Fort fights through the check and gets the puck in deep. Levitaire in on the Fort check there, looking to cause the turnover. Now it comes along to Preston Fort. Fort on the backhand. Tried to get it in front. The Thunderbirds came away with it. Back out to center. Here comes Govin. Govin over the blue line. Offsides is the call. Under 3 minutes left to go here in the opening stanza. Still a scoreless affair. Still a fantastic opportunity for everybody at home and everybody here at the arena to throw in $5 a man on the first goal. No point in watching high school and youth hockey if you're not gambling on it, I always say. And of course, I was a bookie in college. The internet ruined my career. And then the internet saved my career. Here's a quick shot, saved the rebound, brought back in by Golasso. Two good goaltenders here tonight. That's the reason my buddy Ace Rothstein made the call from Las Vegas last night. He said, not a lot of goals in that Eagle game tomorrow. Not a lot of goals, Scotty, and he hung up. He always likes to give me tips about calls about 3, 4 in the morning from Vegas. And quickly went to FanDuel and took the under. Behind the net now, Eagles with it there. Looking for the wraparound save by the Waffle. The rebound, they jam out, it's still loose, and finally it's blown dead. As Pizzalia was digging at it. Along with, I believe that was Larson on the wraparound attempt. It was Wade Larson, one of the 6 seniors here tonight for the Eagles. Till the face-off deep in the Thunderbird zone. Larson will lean in. Thunderbirds win the draw. Behind the net it goes. Trying to turn on it there. Laying the lumber into his man in the corner. Got it back to the blue line for Smith. He lets the shot go. Waffle save there by Golasso. Eagles definitely have got the better of the shots on goal here in the early stanza. Out to center ice it goes now. Angelillo got it over the blue line, letting the shot go. That one seemed to handcuff Fields a little bit, but ended up off in the corner. 2 minutes left to go. Down low, bouncing pucks. Fields will gobble it up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving. Dip it into the gravy, hand it over to the official. Here you go, Mr. Official. I don't need that anymore. Exactly 2 minutes and 0 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. 0-0 is the score. Face-off deep in the Eagle zone. Face-off won by the Eagles. Bartis hard around for Sluggert. Sluggert along the boards, tried to get it out, came right back to him. Sluggert lost the handle on it on the second attempt. And now the Thunderbirds will keep the puck in at the goal line. Trying to get it down low. Bodies go flying. No call by the official. Good job by the officials letting the boys play. Turning, wheeling, letting the shot go. That one off Farkas and into the corner. Trying to walk off the boards with it. And here come the Eagles now back the other way. Through the neutral zone comes Levitaire. Levitaire makes the move. Wheeling and dealing to the outside. He'll backhand it in. Rembish will chase. Rembish behind the net. Rembish got it out in front, back to Levitaire, lets the shot go, took a big hit. And a nice stop there by the goaltender, the captain, the senior, Golasso. 1:20 left to go here in the opening stanza. A big crowd on hand here to support their Eagles. Face-off won by the Eagles, back to the blue line, comes bouncing through. Rembish first on it for the Eagles in the corner. Rembish sidesteps the hit. Rembish off the boards to himself. Rembish still with it. Rembish on the wraparound. Dangerously, it bounces up in the air and just failed to click. Bartis activates to keep the puck in. On around it goes Rembish. Rembish trying to send it back in and chase down into the corner now. On it there. There's an air. There's an air. He'll send it into the corner. Sluggett will give chase. Sluggett against Sampiri. That's sent hard around. Bartis activates. Bartis, nice job to get there and keep it in. Just took a big hit along the boards there by Govin. And he gets right back to digging, mucking, and doing his homework, does Garrett. And chipped ahead. Now got a man behind the D. That's Govin. Govin trying to catch up to it. 30 seconds to go. At the goal line, sliding it across. And the Eagles come back to break it up on the back check. Back to the blue line it goes now. James with it. James will send it down low. That goes off a stick. And Sluggert On it there. He'll send it out to Lovataire. Lovataire with 20 seconds left to go. Tried to make the move at the blue line. Lost the handle on it. Eagles on it there. Slug it. Took a hit along the boards. Rembish came over. And that goes behind the net where Larson now will turn on the forehand up for Rembish. Eagles just like to get it out to center here. Just 2 seconds left, so that's going to do it. A big hit behind the play there is Rembish. Mixed up there with Becker. All right. Well, you're not going to get much better stanza than the one we were just privy to right there. Your score at the end of one, the Thunderbirds 0 and the Eagles 0. We'll be right back in about 10-15 minutes. We're at the start of the second period. You're watching Eastern Connecticut Eagles hockey right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy your intermission. We'll see you back here in about 10-15 minutes. team win, I heard. I like to hear. Oh my! And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Eastern Connecticut Eagles hockey, the boys have made their way back out of the locker room. The second stanza are about ready to get underway here. 0-0 is the score. A very exciting opening period. Both goaltenders extremely sharp, as you might imagine, with the score being where it is. All right, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. The second stanza about ready to get underway here from the Rose Garden. It's Rose Garden Day here in Norwich, as all four organizations, like we said, that call the Rose Garden home, all playing home today. And the Eagles looking to make it a clean sweep, 4-0, as the Seahawks won this morning. NHC won at high noon time. The Sea Captains won in overtime just before this one. And now our high school co-op team, the Eastern Connecticut Eagles, looking to make it a clean sweep here at the Rosie, as I like to call her. I always thought they should have the logo be Rosie from the Jetsons, you know, walking around with a hockey stick. Man, that's just me. I'm the marketer, devout lover, and adorer of capitalism. All right. The second stanza are about ready to get underway. 0-0 is the score. I didn't get a shot on goal total, but I felt it was about 2-1. Somewhere in that vicinity in favor of Eastern Connecticut. All right, the Thunderbirds will be going from your right to your left here for the second stanza. And the Eagles will be skating from your left to your right. Unless you are watching the game down in Australia, then as far as I know, it should be the other way around. At least you would think. Unless those flat earthers are right. All right, the ref drops the puck, and the second stanza are underway. Bartis, who had a good first period, steps up in the neutral zone. And the Eagles look to apply the pressure that they had going most of the first period as they come away with the puck at the back door. A little too hot to handle. A little too cold to hold there, Slugger. The sliding over there, missed the check, and back the other way now, Becker. Becker walking in, sliding it across field, got a piece of it with the glove. As the 2-on-1 developed late for the Thunderbirds, back to the blue line, James, he'll let the shot go, that one buzzes the tower just wide. Came back out in front, getting a piece of it, and sending it back out as Bezenaire. Head to head now, here comes Slugger. Slugger's in, Slugger pulls the trigger, waffle save. The rebound bounces loose, Eagles get to it. On the backhand, that just missed. As Lovitaire found it on the backhand, and Lovitaire was spilled behind the play. Neither ref had their eyes on it. They were watching the puck. And spilled there by Thibault. Now, these things happen in our beloved game. Not foreign to the product. Nobody thought they were driving their kid to the bowling alley or the driving range or the tennis court on the way here. Nothing wrong with bowling. Don't get me wrong. Big Earl Anthony fan right here. And Mark Webber back in the day. Over the blue line. Now the PBA is an absolute circus, and I love it. It's like Happy Gilmore on steroids. 13:40 left to go here as it's covered up by Galasso. You're watching Eastern Connecticut Eagles hockey here on the Solu tonight. It's senior night. If the Eagles want to keep their playoff hopes alive, they've got to win here tonight. as they're still, from what I understand from my sources, they're still alive for the hunt for the postseason. Well, they got to get 2 points here tonight. What better night to do it than on senior night here at the Rose Garden here, Rose Garden Day here in Norwich. That's a self-declared holiday, but I like it. We should do that next year, like Rose Garden Day, make a big deal about it. You know? Do a fundraiser, sell shirts, get some food trucks here, some Captain Scotts. Over the blue line now with it, Pizzalia. Pizzalia dropped it off down the right wing. Eagles look to get it in front, taking the hit in the corner. Lost the handle on it. Pizzalia on the forecheck, got a chunk of it. Turning on it there, dropping it back was Cunningham to Smith. Smith got it down low. Larson let the shot go. That one went over the helmet of one of the Eagle players as they do a nice job, does Cunningham, to track it down there and keep the puck in. Behind the net it goes now. Thunderbirds under a lot of duress here is Larson. Larson on the ground working. Gotta like the effort there by the senior. Over to help out Parker Pizzalia. Pizzalia wearing Tom Brady's number 12. Larson sent his man flying, and that drew the ire of the official. So the first power play of the evening is going to go to the Thunderbirds as Larson threw his man down after the puck left the area. So I imagine roughing is going to be the call here. Yes, no, it's cross-checking. No, cross-checking is the call to Larson. So the senior got himself on the score sheet here in senior night. Perhaps not the way he was hoping to, but he's hoping now that his teammates can kill it off for him. 12:40 left to go here in the second period. Face off deep in the Eagle zone. Winning the draw back to the blue line now for Galvin to the Thunderbirds. Behind the net it goes. Gutierrez got to it there first. Rolled out in front dangerously in Fields. Had to be sharp there along the post to cover up. Good job there by Tyler Fields. Leaning in to take the draw now for the Thunderbirds. Thibault. They win the draw. Back to Govan. Govan will slide it across. The seeing guy, Knuckler, makes its way to Fields. And Fields will hold on once again. So not a lot of time is ticked off the power play here for the Thunderbirds. 1:47 remaining on the man advantage. 12 and a half to go here. The early stages of the second stanza are a scoreless affair. Senior night here at the Rose Garden. They win the face-off and get it out in front. And just hopped over the stick there. I believe it was James. It was James. Normally playing defense, offense on the power play. A 2-on-1 short-handed here for the Eagles breaking in. Rebish pulls the trigger, and that just missed. Quickly now, the Thunderbirds get to it. Lovatier on the back check, got a chunk of it, but still with it. Turning, wheeling, ready to shot go. The save by Fields through traffic. Then there'll be no further play. Oh, a nice stop there by the junior goalkeeper from Basra. He attends NFA, one of the schools that co-ops here at the Eagles. I don't think I mentioned NFA before. Real nice stop there. Was a lot of traffic in Tyler's way there. He controlled the rebound as well, which at this level you got to be able to do. Behind the net, they got it out in front. James lets the shot go, robbed by Fields. That one comes across, they score! Jeffrey Thibault. No, the Eagles just couldn't get it out, shorthanded. Couple of big stops by Fields, but the puck came to Thibault. He finally buries the biscuit there for the Thunderbirds, and they take advantage of the power play. So with just under 12 minutes to go here, in the second stanza, the Thunderbirds get on the board. A power play goal by Jeffrey Thibault. Table. And it's sent ahead, the Eagles trying to get to it. Sending it in. Bodies go flying there. And away come the Thunderbirds now through the neutral zone, sending it in. That eludes Mundell. Mundell will go back to get it. Jarvis Mundell. In the corner, Larson coming over. Trying to move the pile. Dobrats has the handle on it, sent ahead. Now here's a chance now. Cunningham against James. Cunningham to the outside, cuts back to the inside. James got enough of it to break it up. Good defensive play there by the captain, William James, one of the captains. I don't like when teams have more than one captain. The Eagles have only one, so I like that. You should only have one captain. Sorry, there's one voice in the huddle, one captain. The captain means something. And when you have more than one on so many teams, my daughter's team had more than one. No, sir, I don't like it. I know I sound like a grumpy old get off my lawn type of guy more and more every day. And I accept that. Listen, you're going to be 52 years old in a couple of weeks. Well, most of the planet now is younger than me. And all of that's okay, because I still look good, most importantly. But I don't like more than one captain. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. It just waters it down. Now, why do you have to water down excellence? Why do you have to water down something special? And I'm not picking on the Thunderbirds. Most teams do it nowadays. I just think it's a pathetic trend. Anyway, that and a dime will get you on the subway. Artis leaning up there. Somehow that's onside. Set the cross now. Here comes Sluggett. Sluggett down the right wing. He'll chip and chase. Right over the defenseman's head. And first to get it in the corner. Avoids the big hit. Nice job from the ground to move it along. Designaire. Designaire in the corner. We'll send it in to the other corner where Rembish will go in for the forecheck. On the boards now. Palmer got it out to center. Lovitaire backpedaling. The one and only captain here for the Eagles. Here's Sluggett now. Sluggett over the blue line. Left it for Rembish. Rembish down the right wing. Rembish. I think he might be in line to have the C on his sweater next year. We'll see. Along the boards it goes now. And away come the Thunderbirds. Back the other way with speed through the neutral zone. Rodriguez. Rodriguez will let the shot go, and that one held on to there. No rebound by the goaltender Fields. 10:01 left to go here in the second stanza. 1-0. The Thunderbirds. A power play goal by Thibault a couple of moments ago. That's been the scoring thus far here tonight. Thibault leans in to take the draw against Vedakovic. Vedakovic won it, but it came loose in front dangerously. Poke checked away by Fields. Sent out to center where James will give chase. William James on the backhand. Kept in by Smith, but hops over Smith's stick and back the other way now. Here comes Thibault. Thibault fighting through the check, letting the shot go. Nice job by Fort. Spin around and block that shot. Fort was beat on the play for a split second, but he stayed with it. Did a real nice job to block that shot. So you never give up on a play. Chance in front. Fields with the save. Bouncing around and ends up over the crossbar. I think Fields made 2 saves. I think he made the save. And then when he was trying to juggle it, he hit it over the crossbar. We'll have to go back and watch the replay on that. The Thunderbirds swarming around the Eagles right now. As the Eagles try to get it out to center ice, they do. Fort sliding it across. Here comes Tierney. To the outside, Tierney pulling the trigger. A big stop there by Galasso, and there'll be no further play. Oh, a couple of tremendous saves by the netminder Fields. Well, the Eastern Connecticut Eagles keeping this a 1-goal affair. That's the best pressure the Thunderbirds have had all night, like consistently, I'd say. Even though they do lead it 1-0, I thought the Eagles had the better of play in the first stanza. Up until the power play, really. But ever since the power play, it's been all Thunderbirds. They drop the puck, face off one, back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Deflected in front, still loose, they score! Getting to the rebound and burying the biscuit. Sam Cunningham. I thought it might have been Larson, but Cunningham was the locomotive on the celebration train for the Eastern Connecticut Eagles. And just like that, they quickly answer right back with the equalizer. 1-1 is the score. A face-off win by Larson. And that led to the shot from the point. Chaos ensued from there. The puck stayed loose. And Cunningham buries the biscuit for the Eagles. Cunningham from Lovitaire. And 2 seniors. Larson getting no love for the face-off win. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Chance back the other way. Walking in, pulling the trigger. Fields closes the wickets to make the point-blank save. And here come the Eagles now back the other way. It's Cunningham once again. Cunningham almost got through the defense there. Nice job there by Koneski to drag his skate. Turning on it. Here comes Cunningham. 1-on-4. Puts the brakes on like Maverick, hoping Jester would go right by. And he did. Still with it now. Walking in, pulling the trigger. A big stop there by Galsano. As the Eagles looking to get the lead for the first time tonight. Zalia in on the forecheck in the corner. That bounces loose. Comes out to center where Larson will send it back up ahead for Lovitaire, just out of the reach, and that's going to go for icing. So 7:58 left to go here in the second stanza. We're right about at the midway point of the affair. 1-1 is your score. Both goals coming here in the second period. The first, a power play goal by Jeffrey Thibault for the Thunderbirds. Then a few minutes later, Sam Cunningham, just moments ago, buried the rebound. And that is where we stand. 1-1 is your score. Mundell on the backhand, got it up. Rembish down the left wing. Sampiri tried to stay with him. Rembish dancing, lets the shot go. Got his own rebound, juggles it loose. The net was yawning there for a moment. The Eagles couldn't get to it. Oh, Rembish, a one-man wrecking crew. Got to the rebound and got it loose. Sent in by Sluggett. Sluggett out there with Bezenaire. And Rembish, forward unit on there now for Coach Sager. Along the boards it goes now. And the Thunderbirds look to come out with it. Mundell steps into his man. Good job there, taking the body and letting the puck go by Jarvis Mundell. Palmer now over the blue line. Palmer lost the handle on it. And the Eagles quickly up now. Here's Sluggett. He'll slug it down the right wing. He's got Rembish behind him. Slug it. Drops it to Rembish. Oh, he's going to drop it. Off the heel of his stick. Right idea, but just didn't work out. Mundell lays the lumber into his man behind the play. That'll electrify the crowd. That went over the stick. So Larson, nice job on the back check there. Pizzalia quickly turning. Pizzalia with speed down the left wing. The sophomore went back to get it. Took a big hit along the boards. Bodies collide there. And now turning on it now for the Thunderbirds, Sampiri. Quickly out to center ice. So, yeah, the Eagles have refound their mojo, ladies and gentlemen. Boston Powers would be pleased. Here's Becker. Becker walks in, lets the shot go. Came right back out in front. A tremendous job by Mundell not to kick it into his own net. But they got it back. Becker lets the shot go. Big stop. The rebound. Fields got the mid on that. Still loose in front. Push just wide. As the Eagles get to it, and wisely they'll send it down the ice. Well, they'd be better off if that was icing. They'd be able to get some fresh talons on the ice. But in the second period, with the bench further away, unable to do so. Losing his stick was Cunningham. Cunningham holding on. No penalty called. Wheeling and dealing now Becker. Becker got it out in front dangerously, letting the shot go. There was Govan, and that just missed. Cunningham having to harness his inner Pele, trying to kick the puck out. Can't do so. Kept it at the blue line. Doing battle there to Bo, and now it comes out to center. And quickly, here come the Eagles down the left wing. It's Fort. Fort stepping to the outside. Fort cutting back to the inside. Fort still with it. He'll leave it there along the boards. Going back to get it was Fedikovic. Away come the Thunderbirds now. Through the neutral zone. Hounded from behind. Nice job there by Aiden Tennis on the back check. On and now is to Bo. We'll send it up. And the Thunderbirds look to gain the blue line. And sent hard around now. We're chased down by Mundell. Mundell up to Fort. That's kept in by the Thunderbirds. Fort, hand pass. But since they're in a defensive zone, it's legal. Here's Tennis now. In Tennis off the boards nicely. Up to Fedikovic. Fedikovic letting the shot go. That didn't miss by much. And the Thunderbirds come away with it now. That center ice through the neutral zone on sides. Letting the shot go. Waffled aside by Fields. By Govan. And back the other way now, Tennis. Tennis tried to thread the needle to Fedikovic. It's sent back by the Thunderbirds. And stepping up on it now is Bartis. Bartis quickly sending the puck in. Finishing the check on Bartis there was Dobrats. A little bit of pushing and shoving behind the play there between Tennis and one of the Thunderbirds. Along the boards now, trying to get it out is Fort. And it comes loose now. Here's a chance now. Over the blue line, walking in with speed. They score! The senior, the captain, stepping up in the neutral zone, read it like a fine piece of literature, completes the novel, returns it back to the library on time, buries the biscuit for the Eagles, and they take the lead for the first time tonight. 2-1 is your score. My! What a play by Lovitaire. He read the play, caught everybody going in one direction. Looked like he was shot out of a cannon. Walked in, and with 4 minutes and 21 seconds left to go here in the second stanza, the Eagles take the lead for the first time tonight. Now on senior night, 2 seniors have scored thus far here for Eastern Connecticut. Here's Rembish now. He'll send it hard around. That one took a weird hop off the side of the net. The old Zamboni doors here. Well, they could be a little bit, shall we say, unsquare. what's it called when you put it on the ground? I don't know. Big shot. Yeah, it's got to be square to the ground or something. I don't know. I'm not a carpenter. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Levitere, that just missed. The rebound still lie there. And the Thunderbirds find it and come away with it. Levitere off the boards now. Levitere took a big hit, but got it to Slugger. Slugger got the onside kick on net. Covered up by Galasso. Well, the Eagles, I'll tell you, they had that little lull early in the second period, but boy, oh boy, have they woken up ever since. 2 unanswered goals, both by seniors here, one by the captain just moments ago, Levitere, and Cunningham, their other goal scorers. And the seniors showing up and showing out on senior night here for the Eagles. And I got to say, I'm not at all surprised. Along the boards now, Larson tried to get it back, and the Thunderbirds come away with it quickly now. Becker will dump it in. Becker will give chase behind the net. Got it out in front dangerously there as Connolly was cutting through the cooker. Sent ahead now, Cunningham. If he can get to it, it's a 2-on-1 with Larson. Cunningham tried to chop it to Larson. Couldn't get it around James. Back to the blue line. Deflected by Larson down low, just under the glove. Larson, nice job to walk off the boards with it. Got it out in front. Tough angle shot covered up by the netminder Galasso. And then there's no further play. A little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle there. And the off-ice officials wanted the call, but I don't think any are coming. I don't think any should be coming. We'll see here where the ref seems to be headed. Nope. No penalty. No power play. Great job by the officials. You got to let the boys play. It's a 1-goal game. It's senior night. It's the end of the season. A lot on the line. Can't have any ticky-tack penalties. So far, there's only been 1 power play. So great job by the officials here. Not only tonight, but all day today. Here's a chance now off the face-off on the backhand. Steered aside. As Pizzalia broke loose. Pizzalia back for Smith. Smith will send it hard. Behind the net it goes. Came back out in front, letting the shot go. That just missed. Preston Smith will pinch and keep it in. Big defenseman there, freshman. At the blue line for Coach Sagan. And that's sent up through the neutral zone. Poke checked away and followed up nicely there by Thibault. Thibault to the outside. Thibault tried to drop it off. And he took a big hit along the boards. Is finishing his check there was Mundell. Up and out it goes now to the neutral zone. Pizzalia knocks it down. Pizzalia dancing to the inside. Lets the shot go. That's deflected. Out high there by Sampiri. Good job before checking there by Parker Pizzalia. And that's sent off the boards and all the way down. Looks like it's going to go for icing. Icing happened when the puck go down, bang, before the other guy. My arm come go up. Play stop, and then it start up all over again, as the great rookie goaltender, Denny Lemieux, once said. 2:10 left to go here. And in the second stanza, Eagles leading it 2-1. 2 goals by 2 seniors. Cunningham and Captain Levitere. Behind it goes now, hard around, trying to get to it, Angilio. Luca Angilio couldn't get it out. Bouncing puck, dangerously knocked down Fort. Got it to Rembish, came back to Fort. And away come the Thunderbirds. Good job of back checking there by Fort as he broke up the play in the neutral zone. Back checking, back checking, back checking. Preston and I were talking about it today during the NHC broadcast. Never too early to start back checking and never too late to get back. Not sent in. Tennis on the forecheck. Konevsky. As the Eagles had a peel back, they were on delayed offsides. That one stolen by Ford at the blue line. He lets a backhander go towards the keeper. To the corner he goes now. Bouncing puck in the corner. Ford got it out in front. Deflected just wide. And sent ahead. Alsigno got it out to center where Levitere will quickly send it up for Ford. 1:20 left to go here in the second period. 2-1. Eagles leading the affair on home ice. I think we got a high stick call. We do. High sticking is the call from the official. The officiating crew's been nothing short of spectacular here thus far. Letting the boys play. Being linesmen, not referees. And the face-off deep in the Eagle zone. Leaning in to take the draw now, Benacer. Face-off won by the Eagles, but dangerously there. Nice try by Smith to win that puck away. On the stick of Slugger. Slugger will go cross ice for Rembish. Rembish tried to get it to settle down, couldn't. And it's knocked ahead and knocked down Slugger. And a chance now to Thibault. Thibault, big hit there as Smith lays the lumber into Thibault. That one came out in front dangerously. Slugger lifts the stick, trying to get back to it. Nice job of battling there to get it down low by Thibault. Good job by Fields to get it out of harm's way in the Eagles. We'll send it down. Has it got enough mustard on it for icing? It does. Now, icing is the call with exactly 40 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. You're watching Eastern Connecticut Eagles hockey, a full docket. Tomorrow, 6 games on the Solu. 4 Seahawk games, the Mites, Squirts, the Pee-wees, and the Bantams all playing, and 2 Norwich Hockey Club games, one against the Ontario Hockey Academy, the other against South Kent. So now you got your day planned for tomorrow. Hopefully, wasn't much to do on the honey-do list. We'll be watching Solu. Here's a chance in front, deflected and sent all the way down by the Eagles. Chasing it is Rembish. Rembish getting to it before the goal line. Rembish couldn't cut in. Nice job there. The Thunderbirds defense not allowing Rembish to cut in. 15 seconds remaining here in the stanza. Eagles looking for one more opportunity. Rembish looking to create it. Into the corner with 10 seconds. Rembish lost the handle on it. Aim back to the blue line, and away come the Thunderbirds now. With 4 seconds left to go over the blue line. Sliding to the outside, staying with Sampiri. Got it out in front, but the buzzer sounds. And the second stanza comes to a close. Your score. At the end of 2, the Eagles 2, the Thunderbirds 1. We will be right back in about 15 minutes with the start of the third and final chapter of this unwritten story unveiling right before your very eyes and ears here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. 2-1 is your score. Enjoy your intermission, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see you back here in about 15 minutes.
8-4-6. 1-6-all, 8-4-6. Come to the press box over here. Scores declining the ball.
No, my, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Eastern Connecticut Eagles hockey here on the Solu. It's senior night, so the last regulation period, perhaps this season, for the seniors. They would love to continue the season. They've got to get 2 points here tonight for that to be a mathematical opportunity. And right now, the Eagles led by two seniors, Cunningham and Lovater. Your goal scorers lead the affair as they come out of the locker room 2-1. Here's your score. Fields has been outstanding in between the pipes here this evening, as he has all season long and throughout his career here for the Seahawks and the Eagles. So we expect a very intense, very good, very high-strung third and final chapter to the remainder of the story here tonight. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Solu. My name is Scotty Bonner. Along here with my cameraman here tonight, Mr. Aiden Matter. And the Eagles huddling it up over by their coach. They break their huddle. And they are about ready to start the third period. Bartis getting the start on D. Lovater, Rembish out there with Bezenaire. And Sluggard on right wing. Starting five skaters for Coach Hagan. The Eagles are fired up. The Thunderbirds are fired up. The officials are fired up. You're fired up at home. They're up the puck, and the third period is underway here from Norwich. As the Thunderbirds get to it first, James off the boards. Up for Thibault. Thibault will send it across. Chased down by Lovater. Lovater on it there. No icing, as they say, it was deflected. I don't think it ever got to the goal line anyway. Rembish blew out a tire for a moment. Ends up behind the net. Came out dangerously in front. Couple of Eagles collided there, but they were colliding because they were back checking. So I don't want to get mad at anybody for back checking, that's for sure. I know you won't hear that on this program. Out to center ice, or it's knocked down. The Thunderbirds regain the blue line. That one went off a body, never hit a rafter. So play allowed to continue. It was the senior, the Captain Lovater, wheeling and dealing, just left it for Rembish a little bit behind him. A couple of more inches up ahead. Rembish is in. Lovater takes the hit along the boards, adjusts his facial shield as it comes out to his senior teammate Larson. Larson has his pocket picked by Becker. Becker walks in, lets the shot go. Fields the save. It'll cover up, and there'll be no further play. Another big save by the netminder Tyler Fields. As a 2-on-1 developed from the blue line in, the goaltender's got the shot. The defenseman's got the pass and the rebound. That's how it works. And executed to perfection. There was a shot, no rebound. Another nice save by Fields. Face-off won by the Thunderbirds. Back to the blue line. Doesn't make it all the way to the goalkeeper as the Eagles look to break it out. Eagles on the puck. Sidestep the forecheck, and away to center ice they come. Sliding it across on the stick of Larson. Larson cuts to the inside. Got it down low. They score! An absolute gorgeous give and go by the Eagles as they got the puck down low. And his second goal of the evening for the senior, number 55, Sam Cunningham. What a gorgeous rush. What a gorgeous pass by Larson. And Cunningham putting it top shelf where Mama hides the baby Tylenol. Makes it a 3-1 game. What a beautiful play by Larson, and Cunningham walked in, wasted no time. Buries the biscuit. If there was a water bottle, it would have been sent flying. Well, Larson with the assist. Oh, the Thunderbirds had a man behind the D just lurking there, all quiet like was Becker. And a big hit there at center ice as Pizzalia got together there with Galvin. That's sent in. Chance now. Big stop there by Fields off the C button, one-timer. As the Thunderbirds look to get back within one. Sent ahead. Here comes Cunningham now looking for the hat trick. Cunningham will dump it in and held on to there by Galasso. You know, if you get a hat trick, ladies and gentlemen, you get to name what flavored ice cream you get to have on the way home. I don't care how old these boys get, that rule is always intact when you're playing on Solu. I got to talk to some people at Carvel. I got to talk to Tom Carvel. We got to get some fudgy to whales out there for these boys. Get a hat trick, you should get a fudgy to whale. Now we're talking. Big stop there off the face-off win. Big shot there from the point. I think it was tennis. Back the other way now, Thibault. Thibault sliding it over, walking in. Another save there by Fields. Top of the crease. Square to the shooter. No rebound. Tyler really on top of his game here tonight. Sharp as attack. You might even say sharp as a Lego that you step on in the middle of the night. And you get up to let the dog out. All right, leaning in now is Thibault. Oh, the face-off deep in the Eagles zone. 12:50 left to go here in regulation. Eagles with a 2-goal lead. They won the face-off, did the Thunderbirds, and another nice stop there by Fields. And he makes a close range save and covers up. And there'll be no further rebound. Fields, the junior goaltender from Boswell, Connecticut. My sister, my daughter playing a team together. Quick shot off the face-off. They score! The Thunderbirds won the draw. And Cameron Galvin got the shot away. Not sure if Fields was screened, but a huge goal either way. As the Thunderbirds answer back and make this a 1-goal affair, 3-2 is the score. We're at 12 minutes and 40 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. Oh, excuse me, in the final stanza, I apologize. So a quick wrist shot there by Govan. And he closes the gap. It's now 3-2. Sent ahead now, Rembish. Rembish run into there. Good body there by St. Perry. Rembish got it back. Rembish sliding it across. A little too hot to handle, a little too cold to hold. Ended up off the boards and all the way down. The captain, Ethan Lovitaire, hard around. Rembish. Rembish along the boards on the backhand. Got it back. Here comes Lovitaire now with speed. Through the neutral zone, over the blue lines. Got help. Pulls the trigger. Can a corn there. For the netminder Galasso. Lovitaire. Beautiful pass by Rembish. Cameron Govan with the goal moments ago for the Thunderbirds. Along the boards now, back to the blue line. That comes out to center ice. Smith will send it back to Mundell. Smith and Mundell on defense now for Coach Sager. To the corner he goes. First on it there is Jairus Mundell. He'll backhand it to Rembish. Along the boards now, Sluggert trying to get it out. Kept in by the Thunderbirds. Sluggert did get it out, and Rembish will collect it at center ice. Rembish over the blue line all alone as the Eagles change. Rembish still with it. Rembish, tough angle shot there. Galasso had to get tall on his knees. Stop there. Sluggert, a little bit of give and go, tried to get it back. Ends up on the stick of Rembish. Rembish trying to deflect it down low, and Thunderbirds will send it ahead. Is it going to go for icing? Icing is the call. With 11:19 left to go here. Excuse me. In the affair. The Eagles extended and made it a 2-goal lead. The second goal of the evening by Cunningham. Then a few minutes later, the Thunderbirds answered back. Galvin right off the faceoff. And then North Branford pulled back within one. 3-2 is your score here. Senior night at the Rose Garden. Sent ahead now. Becker. Becker against Barkis. Becker drops it off. Has a man walking in. Big stop there by Fields as he got the waffle on it. As Thibault broke in. Broken up and away come the Eagles now. Back the other way. End-to-end action at the Rose Garden tonight. That one on the goal line. They score! And it's the hat trick for Sam Cunningham. An unconventional one for sure, but it doesn't matter. He gets to stop at Carvel, Baskin-Robbins, Friendlies, wherever he chooses. As a changeup was just dumped at the net and just got underneath the waffle and the stick of the goalkeeper and just crawled across the goal line. And the hat trick for Cunningham. So the senior getting the hat trick here on senior night. And they've reestablished a 2-goal lead with 10.5 to go. The Thunderbirds over the blue line. Sending it across James, winding, shooting, letting the shot go. Big stop, Fields. The rebound dangerously pushed just wide as Govan got to it there. Behind the net it goes now. Larson took his man out. Play allowed to continue. Chipped out to center. Chased down at center ice by Pazzalia. And the Thunderbirds turning on it there and back the other way they come now. Becker swiped away. Beautifully defensive play there by Bartas. Good job by Garrick Bartas. Always has a nice entourage at the affair. He's a fan favorite, is Garrick, and deservedly so. Chipped in and poured down by James. Under 10 minutes to go now, 4-2. Cunningham, the hat trick here tonight. A long way to go. The Eagles will tell you that. Slugger takes the hit, but got the pass across. Walking in down the right wing, Smith. Smith lost the handle on it. And it comes back to the blue line. Smith got a big chunk of his man, and they're going to call that. I don't know about that call. I got to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. Hooking is the call. Interesting choice of penalties, but all right. So back to the power play. Goes North Branford. It's Preston Smith in the sin bin. 2 minutes for hooking other people while they're trying to play hockey. Now North Branford 1 for 1 on the power play thus far here this evening. So now with their second opportunity, with just over 9.5 minutes left to go, a huge penalty kill and a huge power play for the Eagles. And the face-off deep in the Eagles zone. They win the draw. Off the boards, trying to get it loose. Came loose now to James. James trying to chip it ahead. Bartas couldn't corral the bouncing puck. Comes back to Bartas, who backhands it into the corner. Chasing it down there, Becker. Becker got it out in front. Bartas got back to break it up. Tough angle shot. They score! The Thunderbirds got to the puck. Nico Fasiglio got the shot away from a tough angle. And the Thunderbirds now find themselves 2 for 2 on the power play tonight, as once again, they have pulled back within one. 4-3. And there's your score. Well, face-off coming at center ice. Well, the Eagles simply have got to stay out of the box. Thunderbird power play. Perfect tonight. Here's James now. James over the blue line. Stepping to the outside, protecting the puck, letting the shot go wide of Fields. Pinching in there was Sampiri to keep the puck in. Along the boards it goes by the old Zamboni door. Becker behind the net, got it out in front. Dangerously, it bounces around, and the Eagles emerge with the puck, and back the other way comes Preston Smith. Smith lost the handle on it, blew out a tire. And here's Govan now. Govan down the right wing. Sliding it over for Thibault. Thibault, great job of back checking there by Pazzalia to jostle it loose. Lyon couldn't get it out. Kept in at the blue line, and away now come the Eagles. Down the right wing, Cunningham, who's already got a hat trick tonight. Cunningham will dump it in. Chasing it there is Pazzalia. Off into the corner it goes. On the stick of Govan. Govan will send it back behind the net. On it there is James. James hounded there as the Eagles. Aggressive forecheck causing the turnover behind the goal line. Digging, mucking, doing their homework. A little bit of pushing and shoving there. Pazzalia got a chunk of his man. And Pazzalia got a chunk of another man. Good job there by Parker Pazzalia. Back the other way now. Down the right wing comes Becker. Becker hounded from behind. Dropped it off, letting the shot go. Waffle save. Fighting off the rebound is Fields. And it comes back out to center, where it's kicked aside there by Koneski. Koneski lost his footing at the blue line. The Eagles with an opportunity, getting it on goal. Galasso making the save there. Well, both goaltenders who were extremely sharp in the early going, fighting it a little bit right now. As you saw, Fields had to fight off that waffle save. The goal moments ago by Cunningham, certainly Galasso will tell you, he'd like to have that one back. Face off won by the Eagles, letting the shot go. Galasso getting the flipper on that. Yeah. If you're going to be a great goaltender, ladies and gentlemen, you got to have a memory like Dory. As it comes in front, Fort in the crease there. And Preston saying, what I do, what are you guys all upset about? I'm just digging at the puck. I'm doing my job. No reason to get upset. It's not personal. It's just business. Trust me, I know Preston very well. I'm sure he was thinking that. Well, you get to the cooker, the other team's going to be upset. That's part of the game. Nice job by Bartis to keep the puck in. Fort sending it off the boards down low. Chance at the side of the net on the backhand. And a nice save. And clearing things out of the way there. There's number 22, Sam Perry. It's a good opportunity down low there for Eastern Connecticut Eagles. Tennis out there with Ford on left wing. At center's number 28, Derek Fedokovic. At the blue line, Bartis and the captain, Lovatier. 7:25 to go. Face-off 1 to Tennis. Tennis got it down low. Here's a chance now behind the net for the wraparound. Getting the shot away was Fedokovic. And pinching it now is Lovatier. Lovatier along the boards. Got it to Tennis. Hopped over a stick. Chance ahead now to Bo. To Bo against Bartis. Bartis, a great job to break it up. And comes away with the puck in the corner, does Gary. Digging, mucking, and the Eagles looking to get it out to the blue line. They do. Nice job of tracking it down there by Bartis. 3-on-2 over the blue line. Dropped off Lovatier. Lets the shot go. Waffle save. Big rebound. Bartis will step up. Kept it in, but only momentarily as away comes to Bo now to center ice. Lovatier taking away the neutral zone. Always want your defenseman to be aggressive at the red line. Lovatier right there stepping up and not giving any time for Sampiri to get anything going. Artis at the end of a shift trying to get it to the blue line. Came back to Gehrig, and he'll send it across, and he'll head off. Fresh legs out there, and here comes Rembish. Rembish almost got by James. Lovatier will send it up for Rembish. Rembish dropping it off. Dancing with it now to the outside. Bezenaire lets the shot go, and a nice stop there by Galasso. 6 minutes, 16 seconds left to go here in regulation. 4-3, the Eagles here on senior night looking to at least mathematically keep their season alive with a win here tonight on home ice. Face-off 1 back to the blue line, letting the shot go there. A laser beam from Mundell. Just missed. Mundell did a nice job to keep the puck in. That's knocked down. And through the neutral zone with speed comes to Bo. Left it for Becker. Becker walking in. Becker on the backhand. Came off his stick. No. As he went to the backhand there, I think one move too many there. Just let the shot go. Let it go off the right pad. The rebound will come right back in front. And the Eagles, easier said than done. A lot easier to say standing here at center ice to the bleachers, I assure you. Chipped in by the senior Sluggett. Sluggett behind the net. Sluggett avoids the big hit there by James. Larson in on the forecheck, came away to center ice. That's knocked down. Pizzalia circling the wagons. Parker Pizzalia getting the Jets going. Didn't get it over the blue line as the Thunderbirds did a nice job there. Now comes loose for Larson. And backpedaling Mundell at his own blue line. He'll try and send it ahead. Up for Cunningham. That's the guy I would feed. He's got the hot hand tonight. Glad I got Cunningham starting in my high school fantasy hockey league. 3 goals here tonight for the senior. On the backhand, Govan. Govan got it out to center. That eludes number 19, Falsignio. And no icing as it was deflected. On it now, the freshman Smith. Smith with one hand trying to get the puck out. Aim loose for Larson. That's deflected, kept in at the blue line. Galvin lost the handle on it. Larson will come back to get it. Here's Larson now. Larson lost the handle on it. 4:45 to go. Thunderbirds try to get it in front. Big hit there by Smith as he rolls over. That was Murphy who got laid out. Over the blue line. Larson letting the shot go, getting the flipper on it. Gasalo. Behind the net, Pizzalia. Pizzalia. Kanowski ran into him behind the net. Pizzalia staying with it. Gotta like the determination there. Parker Pizzalia came back now. That's Cunningham. It was Cunningham on the last play. I apologize. Pizzalia started the play. Cunningham was there. Thought it was still Pizzalia. That's all right. Well, there was somebody in white. I had the right team at least. Nice play by Lovatier. A little bit of room now. Catching the Thunderbirds and a change. Lets the shot go. Glove down by the keeper Galasso and picked up by William James. James trying to go cross ice. Rembish almost picked it off. Nearly similar to Lovitaire picking off the puck at the blue line earlier in the second period. Walked in to bury the biscuit. 3:45 left to go here in the affair. Behind the net it goes now. Coming out with it is Bartis. Bartis with the puck. Bartis avoids the big hit and got it out to center. James had trouble with it. Down the left wing now, walking in with it. Besnier had a man cutting to the cooker. Got it in front. They score! Gavin Besnier stayed with it. Got the puck in front on the second effort. It went off the back of the goalkeeper, either his shoulder or his calf or something, or perhaps even his buttocks. But how about that? With 3 minutes and 27 seconds left to go in regulation, the Eagles have regained the 2-goal lead. 5-3 is your score. Always, always, always throw the puck at the net. Never, never, never give up on a play. And Bazinet showed both examples of why that is just unconditionally true in our beloved sport of hockey. Here's Bartis now. Couldn't get it out on the first try. Bodies collide at the blue line. Chipped ahead, and the Eagles do get it out to center. Rembish moving it up quickly. A 2-on-1 developing now. Down the right wing, Slugger lets the shot go. Save the rebound. There is none. Covered up by Gasalo. 3:06 left to go in regulation. Bazinet buries the biscuit from behind the net. And the Eagles regain that all-important 2-goal lead. On it now is Fort in the corner. Fort fights through the check there. Game back to the blue line. Away comes Becker now for the Thunderbirds. Becker down the wing. Big hit there as Smith completely took away the real estate there on Becker. Got it down low, deflected. They score! Cameron Gavin got loose in front and deflected it about a foot in front of Tyler. Ended up going 5-hole, and the Thunderbirds have yet again closed the gap to a 1-goal affair. 5-4 is the score. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this game has had a little bit of everything. Under 3 minutes to go now. And the Thunderbirds get the shot away. Fields with the glove save. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left to go here. The Thunderbirds extremely resilient all night long. The Eagles just can't put them away. They've had opportunities. And the Thunderbirds have hung on. And now, once again, it's a 1-goal game. Here's the bow. So the Thunderbirds trying to push it down low. Into the corner he goes. Lovitaire got it up to Cunningham. Cunningham trying to get the puck loose. Couldn't do so. Comes back to James at the blue line. Behind the net it goes now. Tracked down by the Eagles. Eagles on it there. Up ahead for Pizzalia. Pizzalia chipped it out to center ice. 2:20 left to go. We'll keep an eye on the Thunderbird goaltender. They got to think about pulling him sometime soon. Here's Cunningham now. Cunningham in the corner. Cunningham back to Pizzalia. Pizzalia tried to get it back to Cunningham. That's knocked down. Good job there by Larson to come over and keep it in. That's a big keep. As the clock ticking away on the Thunderbirds, exactly 2 minutes to go in regulation. Bartis gains the red line. Cunningham will help it along, but it didn't get deep. Now it's deep behind that. Pizzalia will give chase there with William James. In the corner, hard off the boards, up ahead. But Lovitaire at his own blue line with it. Lovitaire, a little bit of trouble, trying to stay with it. Lovitaire blew out a tire. A chance now, Becker. Becker walks off the boards. Becker got it in front. Big save. The rebound back to the point, pulling the trigger. Fields the save, and he finds it through traffic to cover up. Then no further play. Oh, a cup of Godzillion SI saves there by the netminder Tyler Fields as the Thunderbirds, what looked like an innocent play, Lovitaire had a little bit of trouble with it at the blue line. And timeout being called now by North Branford. 1 minute, 33 seconds left to go here in regulation. The Thunderbirds have used their timeout. I imagine the goalkeeper's going to stay on the bench. The face-off deep in Eagle zone, there's no way I'd have him on the ice, but that's just me. We'll see what the coaching staff for the Thunderbirds decides to do. What an affair we have been privy to. Fields a couple of big saves there just moments ago. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for allowing us to cover this game here tonight. And boy, have we been treated to a dandy here on Rose Garden Day at the Rosie. All four home organizations looking to go 4-0. The Eagles break their huddle. Bartis out there with Sluggett, Rempish, Lovater. I'm not sure who's at center ice taking the face off there. Is that, I believe it's Bezenet. So the goaltender is pulled. The extra skater on the ice for the Thunderbirds. They get the draw back to the blue line. Coming away with it, Rempish. Rempish up ahead. The net is empty. It's trickling down towards the empty net, but getting to it first. Behind the net on it there was Samperi. Samperi has had a good game here wearing Michael Bossi's old number 22. Samperi hounded there by Slugger. That's sent across. The Eagles just got to get it out first. Along the boards, they do get it out. Slugger chasing it down there. 1:05 to go. The net is empty for the Thunderbirds. Slugger in on the forecheck. Thunderbirds trying to get things going. As they carry the puck over the red line and dump it in behind the net, Fields will stop it there. Left it for his defenseman, and that goes right up the gut. Kept in at the blue line by James. James lets the shot go, deflected down the rebound. They score! James kept the puck in. It jostled around a couple of times, and getting to the rebound, or his second goal of the stanza, Nico Falsignio. And the Thunderbirds, with 47 seconds left to go here in the affair, have come all the way back, down by 2, not once but twice, here in the third stanza, have tied the game. 5-5 is your score. Larson leaning in to take the draw, won it back to Mundell. Smith along the boards, trying to get it up to Larson. That's sent behind the net. 39 seconds left to go. Mundell on it there. Mundell hard around. I believe there will be sudden death or sudden life overtime should the game remain tied. Boy, I sure hope so. You never know. There's different rules, different conferences. I never know what's happening. It's just like home. All right, 30 seconds left to go here. The Thunderbirds with the face-off deep in the Eagle zone. The Thunderbirds have battled back from deficits of 3-1 and 5-3 here in the third and final stanza. Face-off deep in the Eagle zone. That comes loose. The Eagles get to it. Send it up. A foot race now. Trying to get to it at center ice is Cunningham. And a nice job. That was Samperi to get to it first. Cunningham looking for his fourth. Back to the blue line. Smith lets the shot go. And I'm not sure if Casalo ever saw it. 15 seconds left to go. Will either team get another opportunity? At the blue line, Mundell. It's back onside. Mundell lets the shot go. Flipper save. And the puck comes all the way back out to center. And that's going to do it. As the buzzer sounds, regulation has come to an end. Your score at the end of regulation, the Thunderbirds 5 and the Seahawks 5. Well, we are headed to sudden death overtime, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't get any bigger. It doesn't get any better than this. The next goal wins. Losers bring the nets in, as we used to say back in the day, playing in the old train station parking lot back on Long Island. Some of the best hockey that I ever played was when we said losers bring the nets in, next goal wins. Nobody wanted to carry the nets back to the old Corman's backyard after a long day of playing out there all day. Once we made that announcement, that's when things got real. No overtime, ladies and gentlemen. An extra stanza here tonight. 8 minutes is on the board here tonight. I'm not sure what a tie does for the Eagles. I know if they win, I was told that they would still be alive. They would need a little bit of help, but still be alive with a win here tonight. The goaltenders are going to switch sides, so it's going to be like the second period. Eagles will be skating from your left to your right. Thunderbirds from your right to your left. All right. Well, it's been a fantastic affair thus far. And not quite settled just yet. 8 minutes on the clock. 5-on-5. Sudden death overtime. Who will be the hero tonight? Will it be another senior for the Eagles? Or will the road team send the big crowd home disappointed? That's just it. We don't know. The ref drops the puck and overtime is underway. And that one sent towards the backup goaltender there. Dempsey over on the bench there, the backup goalkeeper. He's not wearing a glove or a waffle. And goalies, they see a puck coming their way. They're going to try and stop it. We don't know any better. I can't let that get by me. Dempsey on the bench tonight. Here's Bartas. Bartas along the boards, kept in by Becker. Becker at the goal line, tried to get it out in front, came back to the blue line, letting the shot go just wide of field. At the side of the net, turned on there by Bartas. Bartas in the corner, Bartas putting the brakes on. Bartas with it, so a lot of purple that way, decided to come back this way, and the Eagles will come away with it through the neutral zone now off of Sluggett. Sluggett down the right wing, Sluggett letting the shot go, big rebound! Another save off the left pad of Galsamo. Oh, that's what we're talking about, shoot it off the right pad, and then bury and crash the cooker for the rebound. That's exactly what happened there. Rembish getting to the cooker, Sluggett on the puck. Sluggett took the hit, sent it behind the net. Rembish came back out in front, but hopped over his stick. Larson on it there. Sluggett in on the forecheck. It's the Eagles being aggressive here in overtime. You got it. You can't take your foot off the accelerator. Safe as death. Over the blue line now. Becker poke checked away. At the blue line by Lovitaire. Kept in by Galvin. Galvin's got 2 tonight. Smith in the corner. He'll change direction. Caught around on the stick of Cunningham. Cunningham lost the handle on it. Deflected down low. A big stop by Fields. That was a real good deflection there by Max Becker. At the side of the net, he angled himself and the stick right at the goal line. That was on goal. That would have went in. That's a great deflection there and a great job by Fields to be alert and slide over to make that save. 2 great plays there. Face off won by the Eagles. Smith on it there. He'll send it hard around. Alsigno, he's got 2 tonight. In the neighborhood, came out to center ice. Alsigno got a chunk of his man. No penalties coming in overtime, please. I don't want to hear either crowd calling for a penalty. The boys have got to settle this 5-on-5, and that's that. On and out, Pizzalia. Pizzalia couldn't get it out. Kept in at the blue line. Thunderbirds let the shot go and held on to there by the netminder Fields. 6:17 left to go here in overtime. A fantastic affair here, a very special night, senior night of the Eastern Connecticut Eagles. And they would like nothing better than to send this big capacity crowd home happy here in southeastern Connecticut. Chance up ahead, just out of the reach of Cunningham. I don't think it's going to be icing. I thought they said they deflected it, but I guess not. So icing is the call as Cunningham got behind the D right off the faceoff, looking for his 4th goal here of the evening. The faceoff will once again come deep in the Eagle zone to the left of Fields. His Mizuno catching glove side. Leaning in to take it now, Thibault against Larson. Thibault wins the draw. Nice job by Pizzalia to get out and get a chunk of it. Getting to it, Becker. Becker at the dot. Lets the shot go. That went off a body. Came back to the blue line. The Thunderbirds will get it behind the net. Got it out in front. Big stop, Fields. The rebound, Fields made the save. Another save by Fields. 3 point-blank saves there by Fields. But they're not out of the woods yet. Back to the blue line, Samperi. He lets the shot go. A nice job there by Cunningham to block it. And the Eagles weather the storm and get it out to center ice. Oh, my goodness. Fields with 3 bell ringer saves. But here's Becker diving to get a piece of it there with Smith behind that slugger. Wouldn't let it come in front. Hard around. Samperi will keep it in. Samperi along the boards. That comes out to the blue line and out to center ice. Pizzalia took it back in, but dropped it off. Here comes Cunningham. 2-on-1 at the dot. Sliding it across. Larson down low. Lets the shot go. Getting the flipper on it. And back the other way off the boards. Just out of the reach of Becker. Fields thought about playing it. That would have been a wrong decision. He quickly gathered his faculties and let it go. No icing is the call. Oh, my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're refilling that sarsaparilla right now. The heart racing out of the chest of everybody here in the arena, and I'm sure everybody at home. What an affair we have been privy to. Leaning in to take the draw, Rembish. Rembish pushing it down low. Eagles on it there. James trying to get it out. Came back to James. James Will extend the play out to center ice where Lovataire will send it back in quickly. Slugger left it. Came to Rembish. Rembish with room. Rembish pulls the trigger. A big stop there, Galasso. Oh, Rembish let that go quick, and there was a lot of mustard on that one. Bartis kept it in along the blue line. Behind the net it goes now, digging at it there, Bezanet. Bartis at the old Zamboni door. Sent it down low, came back to Bartis. He got a chunk of it. Rembish chopping at it, keep it in. Slugger letting the shot go high over the crossbar. Rembish on it. Rembish trying to send it across the Slugger. Bouncing puck kept in. Letting the shot go deflected. Doesn't get through. And the Thunderbirds, they weather the storm and get it out to center. Both of these teams just standing at the center of the ring, throwing haymakers at one another. 4:05 left to go here in the extra stanza. That's knocked down a lot of Eagles out of the nest there. Oh, they may have gotten away with one. Well, if I'm on the Thunderbirds bench, I'm screaming about that. On the net now feels. I said I don't want any penalties in overtime, so can't complain now. Boy, oh boy, the Eagles got lucky there. They had change and they touched the puck. Either way, we're not here to talk about the past. We're here to talk about the future, as the great Mark McGuire once told the Senate committee on steroids, the greatest legal advice anybody ever received. Along the boards now. Knocked away by Cunningham. That comes to James. He'll dump it in. Quickly now, Mundell on it. Mundell hard around. Pizzalia couldn't get it out. Kept in by James at the blue line. Him and Pizzalia exchanged pleasantries. Hard off the boards. Cunningham with it. Cunningham, 3:16 left to go in the affair because Stone Cold said so. Cunningham, Larson lets the shot go. Off the protective mesh behind the goalkeeper. 3:10 left to go here in overtime. Boy, oh boy, ladies and gentlemen. I think the energy in the whole hockey community has been picked up by what we saw this week in the Four Nations play. Because I'll tell you, all 4 games that have gone on here tonight at the Rose Garden have just been high intensity. And I think everybody was watching. Everybody knows what they got to do. I really think it's had a very positive effect. Chipping it up ahead now and giving chase on sides with 3 minutes to go. In the corner, Mundell wins the battle away from Govan. Mundell up the boards, but not a lot on it. The Eagles get to it there and get it out to center ice. Sluggard found it, got a man across. Right on the stick now, Bezanet. Bezanet will drop it off. Rembish pulls the trigger, and that just failed to click. As the Eagles break out down the left wing, the ever-dangerous Nick Rembish. Love that young lad's game. All right, 2:41 left to go. Bezanet leaning in to take the draw. Rembish on left wing, Sluggard on right wing. With Smith, face off one. Slugger letting the shot go and off a skate and out to center. Where Mundell will give chase. Mundell on the backhand will send it back in. The Thunderbirds will recover there. Eagles change out the forward unit. On the ice now is Cunningham. Out there with Pizzalia and Larson. Behind the net now, Mundell. Mundell will turn on it there. Mundell up for Cunningham. Cunningham sauces it out at 2-1. What if they could get to it? Larson couldn't corral the puck. And now will the blue line with it, Pizzalia. Pizzalia looking back. Pizzalia lets the shot go. The rebound right on the doorstep. And the Eagles were changing on D, so Levitaire just hopped on the ice. He got it to Larson. Larson with room. Larson had a man down low. Poke checked over sick by Samperi. And now the Thunderbirds will send it hard around. Under 2 minutes to go in overtime. Cunningham back for Smith. Down low, rebound, the jam out, and big stop on the wraparound. Doesn't come back in front as Larson tried to connect. Here comes Gavin now for the Thunderbirds. Cross-ice pass on the stick of Becker. Becker over the blue line on sides. Knocked aside by Smith. Here comes Preston Smith with room. Smith down the right wing, sending it across. Sluggard will leave it there. Pizzalia will dump it in, but didn't get it deep. That could be trouble, but nice job going down low was Larson. Larson over the blue line with 1:20 to go. Larson pulls the trigger off the stick of James and off the rafters and out of play. 1 minute, 15 seconds left to go in the extra stanza. 5-5 is your score. The Eagles with the face-off deep in the Thunderbird zone. Lovataire, Sluggard, Rembish, Bartis, and I believe Bezanet out there for Coach Sagan. Yes, it is. Bezanet behind the net. On it there, Semperi. Semperi sent it back behind the net the other direction. Along the boards, Bartas pinching in. Kept in at the blue line, back out to center. Bartas will knock it down. And Bartas sending it in, but the Eagles are all sides. They regain the blue line. That's knocked down at the blue line. Bartas stepping up at the red line. Bartas takes a big hit, but the Eagles come away with Lovataire. Lovataire serpentining. Lovataire on the backhand. Lets the shot go. And a nice save there by the goalkeeper, Gregory Galasso. Oh, that would have been a storybook ending. I tell you what, the captain wheeling and dealing his way through traffic, looking like a hot knife through butter. Got the backhand away, but the goaltender Galasso making it look a little bit more like a cold spoon through cream cheese. Face off won by the Eagles. They get it down low. The backhand chopped at by Rembish and deflected up and out of play. Good job by James, just getting a chunk of that. Bartas, Lovataire, Rembish, slug it, and Bezanet. The five skaters with under 40 seconds to go. Face off won, but Slugger wasn't on his wing. He was right behind in the shooting position. Slugger sending it down low on the stick of James for the Thunderbirds. James will send it hard around, pinching, keeping in now Bezanet. Bezanet tried to get it down low, bouncing puck. The Thunderbirds might have a 2-on-1 here. They come out with this. Coming back is Rembish to make it into a 2-on-2. Rembish coming all the way back to break it up, dislodge the puck, sending it all the way down towards the goalkeeper who plays it out dangerously. 10 seconds left to go. Lovataire in the corner, trying to get it in front. Bouncing puck comes out to the red line. Beautiful play there by Bartas to break it up. And that's going to do it. As the buzzer sounds, I believe that is it. I believe it ends in a tie unless there's a shootout, but I'm not aware of that. Let's see here. Nobody seems to be lining up for a handshake. Wait, no. I believe that's it. I could be wrong. I'm wrong a lot. As far as I know, there are no shootouts in high school hockey. So I don't know what that does to the Eagles' chances for the postseason. But what an affair we were privy to, ladies and gentlemen. I really want to tip my hat to every single one of the boys on both of these teams and both coaching staffs. These two teams simply went at it all night long. And the game, well, we don't get a winner. We don't get a loser. 5-5 is your score. Your Solu top dog of the affair is going to go to Sam Cunningham, the senior on senior night, getting the hat trick. So what a great game we were privy to there. Well, for my cameraman, producer, director, Mr. Aiden Matter, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. You've been watching Eastern Connecticut Eagles hockey here on the Solu. Once again, the final from your Rose Garden here in Norwich, Connecticut. The Thunderbirds 5 and the Eagles 5. Well, enjoy the rest of your weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for the opportunity to be your host tonight. Thank you to the Eagles. Thank you to the Thunderbirds. A tremendous senior night. And I'll tell you, the boys absolutely left it all on the ice. And, well, you know what? If you do that in life every single day, things will turn out to be just A-okay. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. 5-5 is your score. We'll see everybody tomorrow morning for Mites and Mimosas right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Good night, everybody.